Still, Tribe have already fought today, and that might be considered a disadvantage because they've had to show bases, because they've already had the stress of one previous war, but it might also be considered an advantage. They're warmed up a little bit. They've had one match already. They took a win, and so that could give them the momentum. Do you think that that is going to factor at all into this match?
I would personally rather have a match under my belt that I've won, especially since Vatang qualified all the way back in April. So they don't have as much qualifier experience, if you will, in recent times. But you notice the Electro Dragons immediately caught trying to take out the Clan Castle troops. Fortunately, they do split back across to where he wants, but he needs a couple of them to move into the center of the base there in order to get the Multi-Inferno. There they go, with the Royal Champion moving in now as well.
Big, heavy black air bomb strikes those Electro Dragons multiple times in the core of the space, with more red bombs going off as well. The Town Hall is now activated, and it's burning apart those Valkyries who aren't able to finish the job. Electro Dragons move in for the final strike at that base, and it's a lot of overkill with that mega Inferno bomb exploding right on them. The Electro Dragons are going down, but he should still have enough support from these heroes to knock out through the 3-star. How much time will it take him? He's right at that minute and 14-second mark. Did he get it in a minute and 13, Judo?
I think he did. It was just about to switch, but
did in the previous war to put up 3 stars in record time. They cannot miss, and they have to have everything go in their favor. Exosys, the next to attack, is sending in an early strike with Archer Queen in this bottom compartment, firing across the base and catching a big Tesla farm over on the left corner. Pretty good news for these Root Riders who won't have to worry about those defenses surprising them later on.
Yeah, just able to power through that straight away, and it's all about just making sure he has the good splits here in order to take down the different areas of the base effectively. So you notice the Royal Champion across to the left-hand side, just splitting apart those compartments alongside the wizards from the siege barracks, and everything just trying to work in unison. I'm excited to see where he puts this Electro Dragon. There it is for the east side of the base to try and chain through that area and get it down.
In unison, so well said. This is like a symphonic performance from Exosys, doing everything he can to make sure that the timing lines up perfectly and that every member of this chamber orchestra can perform their part. The P.E.K.K.A. chopping away at the Town Hall now should be enough to deliver that 2nd star as the closeout cleanup for this base does it. Exosys pumping his fist with record showing on time will advance higher and above Vatang's time.
It themselves a little bit easier through the qualifier. Tribe have tried time and time again, so their confidence might have been knocked, but maybe that first matchup has helped them.
Key battles from Vatang. The next to march into this competition is bringing 8 Valkyries to support these Root Riders. A little bit of spread for them on that top compartment. No jump spells, so they are going to have to rely on those Root Riders to crack open these compartments ahead of them and get easy access to these huge compartments in the base. Root Riders do open up for that scatter shot on the top right side, but the Valkyries are going to be going toward the left instead, supporting the Barbarian King and the Royal Champion over there in that top compartment. Archer Queen, meanwhile, on the bottom side is doing some additional funneling work as the Root Riders have all stayed clumped up along the top right side of this base. Overgrowth spell does go down to the Town Hall, and those Valks are doing everything they can to take out this monolith before it becomes a problem for those 2 heroes topside. Judo.
Yeah, he's really used the skeleton spells well to counteract those heavy-hitting defenses. But as you notice, as you said, the king is kind of tanking a little bit, but getting stuck on every single one of the walls. And at this point, Exosys was finishing off the attack, so there's the spiky ball to try and speed things up. You see it in his face. It actually ended up being a 1 minute 15 attack, I think, but that means now they are